I would have told you to come out. It was a flag raising for Korea, but it's all right.
Oh, for real? No, don't worry about it. I think it's Korean American Day today. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually some other stuff. There's actually other things I'm working on behind the scenes, trying to work on that angle, but I don't know if it's gonna work
Mm-hmm.
out. But we'll see what's up with that. Anyways, so my man, Christopher Leon Johnson, we used to have our weekly shows on,
Good.
I believe Monday, but then we kind of like went on break, and then I would like to revive that at some point. We'll see if that happens. Just
Yeah.
I have my own focus right now, but today I'm lucky to have Christopher Leon Johnson on the show again.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's been quite busy. Actually, I've been I guess, toning down a little bit. I mean, I did make like a actually he helped me make that video, the one about the Claudine Gay thing. We'll talk about that later today as well. But he's been super busy, and I've been super interested to see what he's been working on. So um, we know we're in a presidential election year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I think that they said in New York, I heard that they're taking away all of Trump's stuff. Have you heard about that?
Nah, I don't think they are. I mean,
They're
I think
taking
they
away his
need support.
businesses. They're taking everything away.
Yeah, but that don't mean anything because he got a lot of support in all over the country. I mean, he don't mean anything. He's still a billionaire. So.
That could really hamper his stuff, though.
Uh huh.
That could really hamper his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It is.
How now the thing is that before, right, when they were engaged in this type of behavior, like what would happen is right afterwards, like Trump would jump in the polls. How are the polls reacting to this? Are they acting like is the support for Trump like jumping up, or is like the support for Trump like kind of like about the same?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you know what's going on with that?
What you said?
Okay, so usually like after a move like this, right? Like when they tried to indict Trump before, like Trump actually surged in the polls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after they take away Trump's stuff, like, do you think, um, do you think, how's he doing in the polls? Is he like surging more, or is
Yeah.
it affecting him
I don't
negatively?
know. I don't watch the polls. I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm.
I think when they do this kind of thing, I think it actually helps Trump greatly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that it actually, oh, it says, right, I'm looking at this chart. It says Trump's popularity grows after charges and not just among, they're making this guy win, really. I
Yeah.
feel like, yeah, pretty much. Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, so with that in mind, um, what do you think is going on nationally? You think you have any particular, I know you're very, very involved locally. You may be
Yeah.
involved in things nationally, or just even from a local. What do you think is going on with the whole race and how that's going to affect things?
What you mean? Like what race? The
Okay,
president?
so you're familiar with some Republicans down here in New York City, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they're all going to go Trump? You think they're going to just basically stay quiet? You think they're going to come out and take a side with
I
this
think they gonna
Nikki
take a
Haley
side.
thing? What do you think is
I
going to
mean,
happen?
people they getting. There's a lot of deals getting cut, and I mean, and now everybody can be on Trump campaign. So
Things getting cut?
like deals getting cut. So
Oh yeah. So any deals that you think are interesting or worth talking about, or
no, not at
maybe you
all.
want to guess at something?
No, not at all.
Which
Mm.
way do you think? You think Curtis Lee will end up endorsing Trump? Has he ever said anything like
No,
bad
I
about
think
Trump?
Curtis will go different. Curtis is real different.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I think Trump will be very popular, so we're gonna have to see what happens.
Hmm.
All right. What about okay. Locally you've been involved with some stuff. Let me see some of your latest work. Um oh okay, so recently okay, so I believe that you said that the let me go back to over here. You post most often where on Facebook? Because I looked at your YouTube before. Or
Hmm.
Instagram more? Are you more on the Instagram or are you more on the Facebook?
Hmm?
Are you more on the Instagram or the Facebook?
What you mean?
Like as in terms of like where you put out your material.
I put it on Twitter. I mean, I'm mostly on Twitter.
Okay. So here, recently you made a well, I'm not really on Twitter that much. Sorry, I'm banned on Twitter, but
You should
I'm
get
on
on
your
Twitter.
Facebook right
Get
now.
back on Twitter, bro. That's the thing. You should get back on Twitter.
I should, right? Okay. So right now you said Impunity City, Eric Adams, I mean Fabian Levy has those reporters be in the blue room under his mercy. Who is Fabian Levy?
Fabian is the deputy mayor for communications. So
Okay, so I read some story about them shutting you out or something, or they didn't allow you in the room recently.
yeah, that was because I actually went there. It was a few weeks ago to see. I was just bored, and I mean,
Well, wait, what was
I,
the hearing on again?
it was about that time. That was about like Eric Adams in Turkey. But when I went there, and this thing, I'm gonna say it right now, people. I'll just do it. Hope this gets on.
Wasn't there something
Now, wait,
recently
wait.
with the casino?
No, it was something with Turkey. Now, what happened was I didn't even know it was that small. I thought they was lying. Now I'm gonna say I think I said it on Twitter. So people say, "Y'all." So what happened was later I went back after probably about a few months later. I think that was like a few months ago. And look forward and looking forward. That's what I say. I'm happy for who I am, and like I said, like if I'm a man, I'm a real man. And if I see bull, if I'm wrong, then if I'm wrong, I will admit to my mistakes and I apologize to somebody's face. I'll say, hey, I apologize. I mean, it's kind of people might think it's kind of a ego. It's an egotistical thing to not apologize when you're wrong. But when I was there like a few weeks ago to just to see this shit about up in person, even if
Wait a second. Maybe I'm talking about another event.
no,
There
no,
was
no,
another,
no, no.
was there another event with like Kristen Gonzalez or something and Harvey
No,
Epstein?
no, it's not Christian Gonzalez. That's later on. I mean, I'm going back to about the whole thing with.
Okay, my bad. Okay, yeah.
I'm going
So
back with the whole about the whole thing with that situation with the turkey thing. So going forward with that, a few weeks, I think like couple months later, I was at City Hall again. I went inside. That remember this time I had no press pass,
right,
no press pass. It was on suspension. So it was like it was like technically the New Year while my shit on suspension. They didn't have to let me in. They let me in. The lady, same lady I got into it, and I looked at it. I was like, when I saw the shit, I was like, damn, this shit is fucking small. This thing is damn small. And I told her, I said, yo, you were right. This thing was small. And I apologize for that. I mean, I apologize for coming to you like that. The last time we met. So, I mean, I'm gonna be a man, and like I said, then I will. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize to people when I'm wrong. So I actually apologize for that. So it's like at the end of the day, looking at that, I'm trying. I moved on from that. I don't. I found out, saw up and close, took some photos to myself, make sure I was there, and that's it. Other than that, it didn't mean anything. That's all I gotta say. So
okay. So what happened with the? Why wouldn't there's a casino meeting? I think that's a pretty important meeting.
Oh, now, yeah, with that
why wouldn't they?
situation, yeah, with that situation, I'm gonna talk about it right now, guys. Shout out so thank you, DJ. Thanks for having me on your show, by the way.
Do you think this is related, or do you think it's like something?
No,
separate?
it's not related. It's different situations. So what's going on? And I know this is this, and I have a feeling who sent this off and where all this stuff is stemming from. But at the end of the day, I have a big. I'm really adding up all the dots of who's really sending stuff off and have a big feeling who did it. So what's going on is, as people would know, my press pass got suspended because like I said, I was being a thug. I'll being some dickhead. I'll being an asshole. I'll being an asshole, guys. I just on a little phone trying to see some news while I'm here. I was being an asshole, and I being a coon. I mean, I'm gonna say it. I'm being a coon, and I chased. We trailed her down all over Chinatown, like damn savages, and I was part of that. I was a big part of that, and like I said, to this end of the day, I even suspended. I still apologize for that. I still will make that thing in person. But related to that, all that stuff is about transportation alternative because transportation alternative is getting a lot of heat. They're getting a lot of heat, and they know because of me, my media coverage, the way I publish it, and the connections that I have with elected officials and certain leaders is striking their nerves. So my thing is my theory is what's going on is because of Berry Street, and I have a big, and this is why I say, yo, because of
Did you
Berry
say
Street,
Berry Street?
the Berry Street Bedlam, the Bedlam
Oh,
on Berry Street, the Berry Street
okay.
ribbon cutting, I could tell what's going on is they telling them to not let me in those events, and I learned the hard way about that. And so what's going on is like I said, Kirsten's part of that because she just stays senator for Berry Street. She just stays senator.
They didn't even send you the Zoom link.
They ain't
They're
seen,
not right. Not even a
they ain't
Zoom
seen
link.
the Zoom link, and the thing is, that's what got me heated. And I didn't even get. I'm gonna say it right now. I didn't get the Zoom link. I registered. I clicked on Kristen Gonzalez's IG page. The
Now, wait,
register.
one more thing, yeah. So the thing is that also lately I've seen that like other people have been blocking you on Twitter or something like that,
Yeah, and
and
because
you've been saying that this is
I'm
illegal.
striking.
By denying you access to the Zoom meeting, is that illegal? Because that's taxpayer money.
I don't think it's illegal. I think it's unethical, right? It's unethical. There's a big difference from ethics and illegality. Now, I don't think it's illegal. I think it's unethical. But I'm gonna break this right now. To everybody need to hear this. You know, I said this last night. I said this. I was pissed off in the video. People like, yo, you bullshit. Nah, bro. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I got blocked. I didn't get the Zoom link. I was waiting for the Zoom link. They said they'll send the same day as the meeting. I never got it. So I was like, yo, screw it. I'm leaving my house. I'm gonna go there in person. Got there in person. It's all in video. The lady, I think she remember State Senator Kristen Gonzalez's office, and she said, like, yo, I don't have the link. I mean, I can't, I'll see the link after I'm done here. Okay. When? Like it was so many people. She didn't even, I don't think she even cared about giving the link. So, like I said, it's all on video. I never fought them. I never threatened them. I never did anything like that. So, you know what? I said, boom, I'm leaving. I'm going home. I don't need this. It's bullcrap. So, I'm getting a lot of calls. I got a lot of calls that night. Yo, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good, this and that. And it get me heated. It's because people upset, like, well, I don't even want to really talk about like that. But it got me so heated to enough to say, yo, boom, you know what? Fuck Kristen Gonzalez. I'm not fucking with Claire Guns. I'm not fucking with Claire Valdez no more. I'm endorsing Juan Abdullah for re-election. And I just dropped another $5 in this campaign. And I dropped another four something, make it total $10 to this campaign for the recent filing. So people like, yo, you bullshitting, you're not mean that. Yeah, I do mean it. I'm endorsing Juan Ardilla for re-election for 2024. I support Juan Ardilla for re-election for 2024 because Kristen Gonzalez did me dirty, bro. And I was going to help out Claire Valdez on a campaign. I was going to really go down the 20th and not go endorse for her. January 20th and not go endorse for Claire Valdez. But you know what? That's not going to happen. You know why? Because of Kristen Gonzalez doing that bullshit. I'm not fucking with Claire no more. And I don't hate Claire, but I can't fuck with a campaign like that. So that's all done. And with Joanna Carmona, I don't even want to rock with a campaign because I don't really think she has a real chance of winning that race because if they throw, like I said, they throw another moderator in that race, Joanna's gonna get wiped the fuck out. So I don't even want to. Like I said, to keep it real, I don't even want to get involved that stuff.
Is Kristen pro casino?
I think she's pro casino. I'm gonna keep it, but I think she is because she was talking to Sarah Batchel. Sarah Batchel's run for city council in the second district for open seat because Carly Ravel's dipping out.
So when they're keeping you out, is it because so it's not because they know your issue is against the casino, but because their issue is that because you spoke out on other things and now they're trying to just blackball you in general? Well, which one is it?
Yeah, I think it's the latter, bro. I think it's the latter. So you know what, Kristen, you want to play that game? Kristen, you want to play that game, stuff like that? You want to play that bullshit? So fuck you. At the end of the day, I never got at you, but you know now I'm getting at you. Now fuck you, bitch. And I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch. I'm supporting Juan Ardilla for re-election, man. I endorse Juan Ardilla for re-election, straight like that. So it's just what it is, bro. Like I'm saying that to my heart. I support Juan Ardilla for re-election. He's gonna come out on top. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to squash the beef with Juan Ardilla because we gotta make sure that her candidate don't win. We gotta make sure that she does not win, bro.
Who's her candidate again?
Beef. Claire Valdez. I'm willing to squash the beat to make sure that she does not win, bro. Like,
what is Claire Valdez's background?
She does art and stuff like that. She's a union organizer for UAW, the union UAW. So it's just what it is. So I'm endorsing Juan Ardilla for re-election. I'm endorsing the homie for re-election. So it's just what it is, man. So it's all good. Like I said, I know what's going on. What that's about is the transportation alternative stuff. It's the open plan stuff. It's the open plans, transportation alternatives situation. And I think that's why they getting at me, because they making those calls, and I know who's making those calls. Transportation alternative people with helping Lincoln Wrestler and Emily Gallagher, because they didn't like that Belly Street ribbon cutting, and they didn't like me how giving their opposition the recognition. So it's just what it is, man. Like, so if you,
Emily Gallagher also went on that trip to Vienna. Did
yeah,
Lincoln
she
go
took
on that as well?
Vienna. Yeah, her fat ass took a trip to Vienna. I know, man. Her
What,
fat ass.
was Lincoln on that too?
No, I know he wasn't. I don't think so.
Okay, all right. But yeah, interesting. All right, so yeah, we know what Emily does with the money. Anyway, trips to Vienna. There you go. What came of it, anyways?
Nothing
Was
at all.
public housing saved?
It's just a lot of, and I'm gonna tell you right now about what happened with Amelia Delican. You know, Amelia, the transgender person. Now that's
Yeah.
Amelia. Now Amelia, the reason Amelia didn't get that DSA endorsement and everybody rocked with Claire Valdez because of Vienna. He went to Vienna. They went to Vienna too.
One thing on, like, look, I know Amelia has problems and stuff, but one thing I would say on her behalf is, like, I don't even know how true it was, but remember that day that we was out there with DSA and I was protesting, like, with all the elbow and all that stupid stuff. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so I was there saying, like, who's helping, right? Yeah, Carmen Belichu. And Emily was able to say, I helped her some. So, at least she's done something. She's more than, I can say that, whatever the critiques are, which may be valid, right? She's mm-hmm. done more than nothing for people when they came for help. So, but go ahead. Yeah, I know she's problematic in other ways. And for some reason, she stopped pushing the county committee thing. I know that she's even a county committee member herself, but she stopped pushing county committee, which is kind of weird. Why would you do it and then not promote the idea? I mean, I get where she's also discouraged to an extent, but well, mm-hmm. I think you should go for it. So, but go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say. I just want to throw that in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, it's all good. I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, yeah, just what it is with her. You know what I'm saying? Just with Amelia is shady. That's why they didn't give it to her. A lot of people knew Amelia was shady. Amelia shook hands with the wrong people, so just like couldn't be trusted.
You mean like she taking developer money and stuff? She wanted to take
developer money. Yeah, and that's what they felt. That's what they feared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's sad, but oh well. The thing is, I could see it because they don't see there's any other really way to get paid. So they're like, I can't get paid for doing the right thing. So they get tired of sacrificing, and then they just help themselves.
Yeah,
I understand that mentality as well. So, oh well. So let's take a look at. I had some other issues I want to talk about. There are other things that I'm working on at the moment. But how much do I feel like talking about that? Oh my goodness. Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day. Wow. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
So what's going on? You got any plans for that day?
Yeah.
I'm
not at all.
You're a super involved guy, bro. You're always doing stuff. Like, I would be shocked if you weren't doing something on Martin Luther King Day. You have any plans or anything you want to talk about?
Yeah.
If you can't talk about it, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
What you mean? Nah, I don't know, man. Like,
anything you're looking forward to?
Nah, okay. Just having
a day. I'll tell you, or I'll be.
Mm-hmm.
Every single year for the last 3 years, we've been at National Action Network.
Yeah.
And if you actually follow my work with, like Reverend.
We was here last year.
Huh? That's actually where I met Nolan Farrell, right? Yeah, because I was outside protesting with Mark Saffman for disabilities issues.
That's for all the politicians got to. That's for all the politicians got to pander. All the politicians have to pander.
But the thing is, right? Like, you've been like, okay, so like, I know you're so busy, man, and I gotta give you props. Like, you're a damn machine, bro. Like, you're a killer, yeah. Anyways, like, in a good way, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, but as in terms, have you been following this Cat Williams stuff? Like, it's like the most viral interview on the internet, in internet history. Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's talking about all these gatekeepers and stuff, right? Yeah.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that Al Sharpton's been hanging out with like Puff Daddy and like TD Jakes, and somehow he's been able to escape like real like scrutiny on that. But I have a feeling that his moment's coming like any moment now. Like, I just feel like it's just moments away until someone says, you know what? By the way, Al Sharpton was also close to Puff Daddy. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Or you think that the press is going to protect him? Because really, I think they're sacrificing some people, right? Yeah, but I like this MLK Day. All the politicians are going to be there with Al Sharpton. They don't want to screw Al Sharpton. They want him to be safe.
Yeah.
So they'll sacrifice. So what do you think? You think that this? But if they don't come out with it, right, there's going to be a lot of people who see that as well and be like, "Yo, there's a cover up." So, how? Hey, this is just asking for the future. Well, how do you think this goes, Chris?
Yeah.
Do you think that anybody ever talks about this? Hey, maybe I'll talk about. I don't want to. Maybe Al Sharpton's not that bad. I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's gonna pop up sooner or later. Like, I don't think it can really be stopped.
Yeah.
I think eventually it will come out. Like, one way or the other, someone's gonna ask questions at some point.
Yeah.
Like,
give me.
Go ahead. What do you think's coming out with this?
1 minute, okay, bro?
Yeah.
I gotta take a phone call, okay?
Okay.
Please. All right.
I have no viewers at this point. So I know we're taking a slight break, folks. Let me see if there's something else that I could share on the screen, like what's going on. I might have gotten disinvited myself from the Asian American curriculum discussions. But that is something that I'm actually quite concerned about. They actually, just for all my Asian Americans out there, actually, even my discussion with Derek Sue about, influential people in the Asian American genre, definitely Bruce Lee came up right away. Definitely someone who faced discrimination, definitely someone who fought discrimination, someone who wasn't allowed to make it in the United States and had to build their own career out in Asia, which is true for many Asian American performers and athletes and so many other things. And, this story is being erased in the curriculum and being replaced with Anna May Wong. I find this disgusting, okay? She really played into a lot of, stereotypes, and they're taking away a story of struggle and overcoming it, and replacing with the story of sexual victimization and, disempowerment. So, I'm not saying to replace Bruce Lee with Anna May Wong. I just find disempowering and a bad choice, but that's just me, though. Anyways, let me go back and see. As you can see, Christopher Leon Johnson has been involved with some crazy mess. I have other things I could talk about as well. I could talk about the what's going on with the Green Party. Talk about what's going on with Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Okay, so as you may know, I'm quite excited about this Cat Williams stuff, by the way, because I myself am a whistleblower, and I myself am also calling out the gatekeepers in this world. There's gatekeepers in every world, and in this progressive world, the gatekeepers make sure that not just myself, but anybody who reports on the issues of the people without the money are pushed to the side. So, anyways, okay, let's go look at Christopher Leon Johnson once again on Twitter. I'm not really so much on the Twitter thing. While I'm loading this up, I'm also going to talk about there's something called the Independent Summit. This is being held in, I think, Denver this time, Colorado. This is quite disturbing. Unfortunately, I think that's where the Libertarian secretary is. Her name is freaking Pink Flame of Liberty.
Guys. Back.
Yeah.
I had to call somebody. I'm sorry about that. It's a bro.
No, that's cool. Forrest Mommy is also from Colorado. So, I think that they're really going to be providing this lot of back support. Yeah, I'm just finishing this one little thing about the Independent Summit. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Randy Woman is actually in the chat. And learn about the show from 12 Veils. What's up? I'm a big fan of 12 Veils. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So Chris is back. What were you talking about again? So I went off into an aside while you were away.
My name is we talking about before? Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I was taking when some people call me, I have to drop everything there's certain people that, like, if I get a call from them or they get text me say, hey, call them, I will drop everything and call. So because I would actually, that's how much respect them. If I respect some people, I'll drop everything to go up for them. So something like that I have to do tomorrow. So
That's cool, man. Yeah, you're a family guy. I like that, man. Anyways, let's get to the so the things that I was talking about was on Martin Luther King Day, right? It's been kind of a tradition for me over the years to be at National Action Network for successive years in a row, trying to get things addressed. Now, the thing is that I was saying that with the whole Cat Williams exposing the gatekeepers, I do feel like the there could be some questions in the press about Al Sharpton's connection to Puff Daddy, and I wonder why that hasn't really come out yet. Now we know with his political ties, once again, we know that he's actively, a lot of politicians are invested in keeping Al Sharpton around. A lot of establishment figures are. Maybe we're even going dipping into conspiracy theory here, right?
mm-hmm.
Now, do you predict, right? Yeah, with your political knowledge and your time in the field, do you predict that Al Sharpton will ever be questioned about his connections to Puff Daddy?
No,
Or never? You don't think he'll ever be questioned about it?
not at all.
Holy yo! What do you now in the chat? Let us know what you think. I think I think it will happen. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's crazy though, but maybe it won't, man. We'll see. Yeah. Maybe you're right. This would be crazy. Yeah. This is part of the fun of having a show like this. We can make crazy predictions. We'll see who was right. Anyways, all right. Let's see what else. What about MLKD for you? You have any plans, or you know of anything coming up that might be interesting?
No, not at all. Like, I'm just gonna relax. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, you gotta take a relax. You gotta. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I have to see. It's a big day on Monday. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I might just relax.
Okay. All right. So also, by the way, Reigning Womban also believes that Al Sharpton will not be held accountable for his time with Puff Daddy, which is I'm surprised Al Sharpton isn't erasing this stuff. You know, I mean, he still has posted on his Facebook and his Twitter and stuff, like, "Oh, Puff Daddy, I believe in Puff Daddy" and stuff. It's all still up there. Like, I've even emailed it to Al Sharpton's people, so I'm surprised you're not taking it down. But whatever. Okay. So let's see. Anything else coming up for you that is interesting?
Nothing made at all. Nothing at all. To be honest.
Okay. What about you know Theo, right?
Yeah, Theo Chino.
Yeah. So the thing is that I think one thing that he's working on is having us kind of like a day where he's actually going to be in like Times Square to like do like a voter registration thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, beautiful.
You're going to take place. You're going to participate with that.
Mm-hmm.
Which borough you live in?
Wait 1 second. 1 second. I mean, 1 second.
You should run for county committee, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Business. You should run for county committee, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
No. Sorry, I'm just taking the calls. All right, I'm just doing two things one time. No. I'm not. I'll play run for county committee. The problem is like it's not that major, and it's too much headache. If I'm gonna do the headache, I want to run for something big like district leader or state assembly or state senate or city council.
But don't you become district leader through county committee?
Uh-huh.
Don't you come district leader through county committee?
No, you won't have to. You can, but I mean,
you gotta like know people like there.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna do it if you're not like really connected with the people there?
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna do it? You're outside the system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Either way, man. So in the new year, right? A lot of like more things have happened. Were you there at Hochul's State of the Union?
No, I stood home. I can't. I'm not trying to there for live streams. No.
Oh shit! I thought you was there. My bad.
No. It's all right.
You've been at some other like I can't remember all the off the top of my head, right? Yeah, but you've been at some really other historical stuff like popping off the new year. Oh wait, what about that other thing you went to with like Jonathan Rinaldi and all that other craziness that was going on down there? What was going on with all that migrant stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You went to the one where to the school
yeah,
where they kicked the kids out of the school, right?
Yeah.
Who was that Asian guy who was there?
I don't even know. I don't know.
You saw him though, right?
Yeah, I saw it, but I
remember him.
I saw it, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like, who's this guy?
What guy?
I want to know who all the Asian guys are. I'm just interested.
I don't know who the guys are. That's the thing.
Okay, it's all good.
Meanwhile, I gotta take a call. This is Bloomberg. All right, please.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right. Let me go back to talking about the Green Party really quick. So the thing is that right now, as you know, I'm working with a clique from around the country to, cause new legislation on wrongful convictions to try to get them compensation and to actually bring more attention to the case of Nolan Farrell and Reverend Keith Gadsden, right, to get them exonerated because that's people that I'm working with. I mean, I don't win unless they win, so. Now, the fact is that tomorrow, the press will be in front of National Action Network, as they are every Martin Luther King Day. And every year we're out there, and they don't cover us. So now I'm going to get this footage again, and this time, I'm going to yell about the gatekeeping that Cat Williams talked about. Christopher's pretty busy. He's got a lot of things going on, so. Actually, Chris asked for this time, so I'm really grateful for Chris. Chris is actually very, very, he's a very, very involved guy. My philosophy is I don't want to work with the people that agree with me. I want to work with the people that are on the scene doing the work. And then with them, I'm going to find a compromise. I'm going to find out, right? Yeah. The people who just sit there and say, blah, 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 who cares? Sit back down. Sit back down. Okay, if you really want to stand up, hey, go ahead, stand up and make it happen, then I'll work with you. But if you want to just stand up and sit back down, then just sit back down. You know what I mean? Like, if you ain't going to get up and do stuff, then you're really not. I'm sorry to say that's what the people in power right now are doing, right? So you got to be in it to win it, or you don't get nothing. So anyways, I want to leverage my team and see if I can combine the Green Party and the Wrongful Convictions Unit to really bring some more attention to the issues. Unfortunately, the Green Party itself is under attack from the establishment media via Cornel West and the shenanigans going on with the Aurora Party. You can see more of my coverage on that other show. So that's something coming up. Also, Earth Day. We talked about possibly doing something with this group called Jazz for Peace. So honestly, getting the funds to do the show was like pretty difficult. I might try to find it would be sick though if I could run out the Armory or something ridiculous. Anyways, we have tables and stuff. Yeah, it'd be sick. It would be sick. As hell. Anyways, what else coming up? Let me check the thing here. Okay. I also was going to ask
hey, what's up, guys? I'm sorry about that. No, just people I gotta get in calls with. I gotta drop my thing and do it. You know what I mean? So sorry about that, guys.
I was just checking the calendar. It's great because I just checked my notes. So one of the things I was going to ask you about was your recent criticisms of Justin Brannan, and I wanted to find out exactly because I know you used to be cool with him, and I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out where things actually turned bad, and share that with my audience. So, because I'm not always sure that I even understand what the problems with Justin Brannan are. So, you used to like him at first. Why did you like him, and then why did things go south?
Man, I like the guy. He's a metal guy. I mean, I thought he was cool. He was a moderate Dem, but he's not. He was fake. Came out funding these nonprofits and.
What did he do that seemed to be like a moderate Democrat?
He was pro. He was more like pro safety at one point.
Pro safety?
Yeah, pro cop. But until I found certain things, I said I can't mess with the guy no more.
Okay, so what did he do? Defund the police or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of political will behind that one. So.
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely cooled off. So, yeah. anyways, like personally, I always felt it was problematic myself, right? And the I think Jessica Ramos has actually passed some kind of like mental health thing, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that actually passed. I was there in Albany for that one. So, um, okay. What do you think is going on with her campaign? You think her chances, her stock is going up? You think she's going down? About the same? What do you think is going on with her actual mayoral
I don't even know. I'm not even
investigation?
following it because, like I said, the time is running out. They got to find somebody. They don't find enough time. Then I mean, they're screwed.
You think Cuomo's really going to run?
No, I don't think he's gonna run unless Adams resign.
Okay, unless Adams resigns. Okay, I don't think Adams going to resign. What about you?
Mm-mm. No, he won't.
He's gonna run for another term and probably win. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
You think he's gonna win?
I think he's gonna win. Adams gonna probably because he's an opportunist and he know what to capitalize on.
Who could run against him? I don't really know that there's anybody really.
No, I don't think. No, not at all.
So we'll have to see. Yeah, because they're all pretty much spineless. So
Mm-hmm.
they all do what as they're told. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, so the Justin Brandon thing. At first, he thought he was a moderate Dem. Then he actually proved to go the other way. All right. So, is that really okay? Interesting. Okay. Anything else really that you think has been like newsworthy that you've been also? It's interesting that Transalt, right? Does usually people say like the number one corrupting influence in politics is the real estate company. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Transalt has their foot in some real estate stuff as well, or are they
They
maybe
do.
kind of just more
Open
okay?
New York for all.
What's that?
Open New York for all.
Okay, and how is that like real estate impacting?
Because when you do zoning changes and you put certain things in, it's going to benefit the developers. Like if you turn things into pedestrian plazas, it benefits the developers. That gives them the authorization to um
Take
raise
over public
raise,
space?
raise the rents. Yeah, raise the rents. So that's what's going on. Once you raise it someplace else, you can raise it other places.
Interesting. So you think they're just going to turn everything into open streets?
Yeah. Wonder why they put the why you think why they put the why you think why they put the
Okay.
plant trees in the middle of the street because they want people to get used to walking on the street.
So when we look at
Middle of the sidewalk. I mean,
the congestion pricing, we can see that it failed in London, right? So we
mm-hmm.
have a clear example that it didn't work. Are there other cities where open streets has been implemented where it was been proven not to work?
I don't even know, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
It would be interesting to investigate. Okay. So, all right. Anything else, during a presidential election year, you would think that this is actually an interesting time for politics.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like things are quiet for myself. Anything that you think is worth watching out for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think earlier we talked about Curtis Lewa not supporting Trump? Do you think there
Mm-hmm.
would be any other significant? I think most of the Republicans though are going to go for Trump.
Yeah.
But do you think there's any exceptions that you might think about off the top of your head besides Sliwa?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other exceptions besides Sliwa you might think might go differently?
No.
No. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Is that it? Is that all? I mean, you do so much, man. I thought you would have.
It's all. But thank you for having me on. You know what I'm saying? It's been a great time to be with you.
Yeah, that thing with
New
the
Year's
casino thing
riding.
was very interesting to me.
Yeah, I do, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro.
That seems actually to be very disturbing just for like accessibility for people that are just if you have a different opinion than a elected official, you can be disinvited to public forums to speak about these. It seems like troubling to democracy itself.
Mm-hmm.
It seems illegal, actually.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't want to push that issue like a court case or anything, but I think it's really bad precedent, and I think that
Mm-hmm.
I hope that other people realize this is going on because it's not cool. These gatekeepers.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cat Williams coming out. Like this has a chance maybe to cause our society maybe do a little bit of re-examination of some of this bullshit that's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let us know if you will get banned from anything else, man. Yeah.
Yep.
You don't deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Zoom link, that's ridiculous. They should at least send you the Zoom link.
Yeah.
Right? They could even mute you, but you could at least see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't even want you to see what's going on. Yeah. Is there any video of that event?
No.
So they want to, because I bet you they want to support the casinos. What do you think? But they don't want the footage out there of that.
Not at all.
So whatever. This is ridiculous. All right, man.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks for coming on, bro.
Hey, no problem, bro.
All right, shout out to Danique. Danique is in the chat.
Yep. Take care. What's up, Danique?
All right, peace.
What's up, Danique? Take care.